two varying ways to describe an extinction of a species. One, a term that we never use, is natural extinction. The other, according to our century, is just extinction. The last natural extinction occurred 66 million years ago. That's the dinosaurs. All others had to do with a human arrival. Extinction and endangerment today is caused by man. Even the woolly mammoth was partially caused by man. My name is Brent Robb, and I'll be speaking of endangered species. And today, you will hear about causes, preventions, and possible futures regarding endangered species. To truly understand the growing problem of endangered species, we must first understand our place on Earth in this terrible cycle of extinction. Human beings are animals. We're species living on Earth. Since the time we were born, we seem to be taught that we are special, that we're better, when in fact all that makes us better is a few minor organs residing in our brain. We think ourselves apart from nature, when in fact we too are also nature, meaning we're a natural part of Earth's ecosystem and the tree of life. When one species falls, the next falls, and so on. Just because an extinction of an animal occurs could mean a drastic change in our everyday lifestyle. In fact, as many as 30 to 50% of all species residing on Earth are heading towards extinction by the mid-century. This includes pandas, manatees, and the bottlenose dolphin as some of those endangered species. How do you think we would be affected by 30 to 50% of our species disappearing? We have a few ways we cause endangerment to animals: human products such as plastic and aerosols, environment destruction such as home building and deforestation, and the poaching and overhunting of animals. We have a few ways that we've tried to combat this. The U.S. Endangered Species Act, which focuses primarily on deforestation and home building. However, we also have hunting laws in place to stop overhunting, such as size parameters and hunting seasons. However, poaching still causes big problems in places such as Africa, South America, with gorillas and African elephants. Human pollution is also a major factor, one it seems that we are currently trying to fix. Plastics, aerosols, and other synthetic human products can cause pollution. They can cause diseases and hurt animals. Luckily, recycling is becoming more and more popular. Littering is considered a crime, and beach cleanup crews are becoming more and more popular. Thom Van Doreen, an anthropologist, says, "I think that is pretty widely accepted now that we're living through the sixth massive extinction. The fifth one was 65 million years ago when the dinosaurs got wiped out. Today we're losing biodiversity at a similar rate, and this is, of course, an anthropogenic mass extinction. The primary cause is human communities. More animals that go extinct, the more as humans will feel their disappearance. Honeybees are endangered. Pesticides and fungicides are causing the collapse of bee colonies, affecting their neuron signals, making them unable to fly, make it to the nest, or even continue eating. This in turn causes mass declines in the bee populations. Albert Einstein once said that mankind will not survive the honeybee's disappearance for more than 5 years. Since no other single animal species plays a more significant role in our lives, they produce fruits and vegetables that we humans commonly take for granted, yet require near daily to stay alive. They produce honey, which we use in many of our food products in grocery stores. This is but one species, and look how directly it affects us humans. There's never been a more imperative time to aid the conservation effort. People should care about our endangered species problem. The world hasn't seen such extinction rates since the Cretaceous period. However, this is being caused by us humans, of course. Hopefully you've learned something of the causes of this tragedy and ways to prevent it. Not only that, but how it affects us directly. There are many ways to support endangered species, some requiring little effort, while others devote quite a bit of time. I challenge you to make a contribution to the effort. You can make a donation to the Wildlife Conservation Society as low as $5. Their goal is to conserve the world's largest wild places in 15 priority regions, home to more than 50% of the world's biodiversity. You can even volunteer at a wildlife rescue center like I did at the Sea Turtle Rehabilitation. I imagine that most people do care about our endangered species problem. It is easy to think of something sad happening and not knowing how to help. However, we are the ones responsible for this happening. It's time for us to take charge for our actions. We're the most intelligent on the planet, which makes us the only ones capable to make change in our world. Nature made us the most advanced. We should be inclined to return the favor. Thank you.